May blessings rain upon you. My name is, I don't even know, guys. I'm just like alive. And I'm just in a really weird place where like, I don't really know what's about to happen next. But I know it's gonna be great, okay? That's all I know. I feel really intense. I don't. Guys, being in America is so intense. It's so intense. Did you know that if you speak to your water, it responds? I love you and I'm grateful for you. Talk to your water. Bless it when it enters your body. It's beautiful and a sacred gift from God. Okay, so I'm just about to fucking cook. I'm about to cook and I'm bored. And I was really just about to like watch YouTube, but I'm like, actually, I'm cooking and this is a form of self-expression, so why not just keep expressing myself? It's actually really healing and beautiful. I'm so dehydrated. Go drink some water. I always think I'm hungry, but I'm really just dehydrated. But sometimes I could be hungry. I don't know. This is why I really just need to get off the internet, because it's like the answers are never external. They're never external. It's literally just niggas telling me what I already know. Like, we do this. Thanks for telling me nothing new. I just wanted to feel validated in my perspective of reality. Excuse me. Like, even me talking right now, like, you know, you're just here to hear the things that you want to hear. And, you know, it's an honor to be the one to share that with you. But nevertheless, fucking, what are we even doing, guys? I saw this crazy study of an indigenous tribe that fucking Elon Musk, that piece of shit. I'm sorry, guys. We're all just human. He's just human, even if he's a fucking cunt. Oh my god. Did I just say that? Whoopsies. I'm so distracted by my anger. But it's like, why am I even angry at niggas? I don't even know. Like, but anyway, he brought the internet to the Amazon of a particular tribe. And yes, they did consent to it, I guess. But some people on the internet were like, that was a science experiment that he really just wanted to run. Like, it wasn't really about them. He claimed that it was like so, like a philanthropist principle. Philanthropy. Should I just cut the whole green pepper? A little more, because I might make eggs in the morning. Tomorrow, I'm so excited to be cooking. I love to cook. This is a recipe my sister taught me. I'm kind of sad because I don't have mushrooms, but it's fine because I have what I need, okay? And that's all I ever needed. But yeah, I just feel like really lost. But I don't even feel lost. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's just so much. And then it's just so funny that like I was really about to just be scrolling on my phone, but I have so many thoughts I need to express right now. So thank you, Rachel. I love you. Thank you for creating the space for me to express myself. You're the best. So Elon Musk, finishing ideas. Elon Musk, through Starlink, gave an indigenous tribe that was remote access to the internet, and then niggas became addicted to pornography and what else? And then I'm like, am I even allowed to talk on the internet? I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna say what I want, okay? Okay. They became addicted to pornography. And then the tribe leaders called them lazy. And depressed and anxious, and that like the young people would rather be on the internet than like engage with their community. Oh my god, it sounds so familiar. So it just sucks because the internet doesn't have to be like this. Niggas just made that shit like 2 decades ago. It could have been anything. They could have put limits on this shit. They could have made it so that the user interface is educational rather than like appeasing to dopamine receptors. But no. Like they knew exactly what they were doing. Like it's just a lot. But yeah, guys, I'm like, I guess I'm going back to school. I want to finish what I started, whatever that even means. I don't know. I just feel like I'm such a genius that I don't even need school. That's really how I feel. Like I really feel like I learned nothing from university, if I'm being quite frank, other than like my anger at the system. And then the last time I was at my university, USC in LA, the last time I was out there, I just felt like I had sold my soul to the devil for real. Which is maybe dramatic, but also really valid because the institution of education in America is founded upon white supremacy, and that fundamentally goes against everything that I stand for. And sure, I could learn about blackness by some white woman sociologist in school, but fuck that. And yes, a lot of the things that I learned liberate my mind. So that's why I'm like, no, it's not all bad, okay? We can't just make generalizations. Look at all this cabbage, and I'm about to cook it all, too. Guys, it's so cold. I don't like when buildings, like, force you to have your AC on. Let me turn the heat on or something. I feel like you don't need to wash vegetables. Okay, this is really my philosophy. If a vegetable has an exterior that you're going to peel off, you don't need to wash the inside. If a vegetable or fruit has skin, you don't need to put it in a plastic bag. I feel like we need to normalize that because niggas be looking at me crazy when I have like my 12 mangoes and I don't put them in a little plastic bag. But really, I'm just out here saving the environment single-handedly. Yeah, guys, colonialism is just like a lot. And like we just literally still live in the paradigms of colonialism and we act like we live in the future, but like no, everything is just the same. And but it's not, but it is. Okay. And we really just the state of the world is changing, so alhamdulillah. And I think all I'm really trying to do is lean into there's nothing that I need to do because it's already resolving. Okay, the solution's already here. Like, you know, I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, America be a lot. It just be a lot. And then I just be on the internet when I'm in America. I feel like when I be traveling, I have no desire to be on social media. I'm like, I need to live my life. I'm out here seeing the world. And I just kind of want to keep that energy in my everyday life, even if I'm in a space that's familiar. Because there's always new experiences to be had. And sometimes I'm like, maybe I should be meeting people that are around me. And then I'm like, niggas are weird. But then I'm like, I could meet women. And then, I don't know. In my head, but especially because, so I'm in Detroit right now. And when I grew up in Detroit, I grew up in the church. So everybody was just so homophobic. And I definitely be projecting that onto my current reality, which is not fair. But I do it nonetheless. And the first step is awareness, okay? So that's where I'm at right now. But yeah, sometimes I just be feeling like people be getting straight out here. But oh my God, I smiled at the most beautiful woman today. It was such an honor. I'm like, You see me? Oh my god, you're so beautiful. She had this beautiful dress on. It was like, I don't know how to describe it. It was just so unique, and it was so cunty and slay. And then it had like little like sleeves that were detached from the rest of the dress. I'm obsessed. I'm like, you go, girl. But I just been really decentralizing men in my life for like, wow, like a long time. And recently I've been more open to dating men again. But I'm just kind of realizing, I don't know, I think it's kind of fucked up. There is this rhetoric in America of like, well, I don't know. It's also true at the same time. Let me not say it's true because I don't even want to manifest that. But let me explain the rhetoric that I'm perceiving in my algorithm and in my reality as well. So everybody's like, men are so soft. And also I think it's funny because a lot of my viewers are male. I'm like, ooh, you guys could tell me I'm beautiful. Just please keep your ears open. Learn something with me. If you want. I mean, I can't control you. But why is this not appealing anymore? Like, we were doing so good. So there's this rhetoric in America that like men want to be chased, men are in their feminine era, and like everybody's confused. But honestly, I don't even think men are in their feminine era. I think we live in a hyper masculine world where everybody is just exhausted. I think that's the real tea. Everybody is fucking tired, and we all need to stop, you know, doing this bullshit that really just harms ourselves. Like, it's always a choice. We're always making choices, and awareness is for sure the first step. So I don't know. So just in general in America, like men are like told like that they're supposed to be the providers, but then we have this feminism where it's like women don't need shit. So then men feel kind of useless. And then so now there's like a separation between genders. And then I just saw something really interesting on the internet today. I don't even know. But I went on a date with this guy from Switzerland, and this nigga had me pay for my food. I'm like, okay, friend, like, that's cool. But a lot of my guy friends would never. They would never. So I'm just like, the disrespect. Like, whew, cringy. But, it's cool. Like, God bless me with the wealth. Really, my auntie paid for the meal, so shout out to her. Thank you for blessing me with my meal. Like, never needed a man. But in America, it's just so weird because like traveling to like Italy and Spain, definitely chivalry is very alive there, for better and for worse. Sexism is alive there too, but then I don't know, like at least with the men that I was meeting, a lot of them seemed like pretty self-aware and kind and generous from a space of sincerity and love and respect, versus in America, I don't know, like sometimes, you know what, maybe I'm just viewing it wrong. But yeah, I would say like a lot of guys, they usually do pay my way. And usually it is love and respect. But sometimes I think it's like, but you know, it's probably like this everywhere. Like a sense of obligation, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a nigga. I don't be paying for shit. But where were they even going with this? I don't even know, guys. Can I just throw the rest away, or is that wasteful? Like, it's white now and there's so much cabbage. I don't even know if I'm gonna eat all this. Maybe I'll make it tomorrow. yeah. Maybe I'll make it tomorrow. Yeah, sure. I'm so cold. I'm putting my shirt on. Okay. So all this to say, oh, I remember. So I go on the Riverwalk, my favorite place in the whole world, and I ran into some guy who was flirting with me, but he was also just really nice, and we were just talking. And this is another thing about my energy, and I'm just like, I'm just ready for my new energy. Like, I'm just ready to become a whole other bitch because I'm tired of this shit. Why do I always pull niggas / people in the military? Somebody tell me, what is it about me? Do I give? I'm gonna stay at home and hold the fort down. Is that my energy? I'm gonna be fucking my wife when that happens. No, but even when I was in Brazil, my girl was in the military. And yeah, like I get so many little military boos. But yeah, this is just, I think it's really funny. I'm like, what is it about me? Like, tell me. But I think I'm definitely crazy, and niggas in the military, they be weird. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Y'all are weird. I'm weird too. We fucks with the vibes. Like, so that was one. Then two, this guy was flirting with me, and he was like, "You're so fine, but I know I'm too old for you. I'm gonna try to hook you up with my nephew." I'm like, okay, Slay. I've always kind of wanted to do a little blind date situation. It's giving K-drama. And then like it's just giving there was no nephew. Because then he was like, oh, I got a jet ski. Like, mind you, I didn't even ask. He's like, this is just unsolicited. He's like, what do you like to do? Do you like to swim? I'm like, yeah, I love to swim. I used to swim a swim team. Then he's like, oh, you like to ride jet skis? And then I'm like, you know what? I've always wanted to go on one. And I was just thinking about that because I saw a guy on a jet ski that day. And he's like, oh, yeah, like, let me get the jet ski out for you. I'm like, okay, when are you free? He's like, I'm here all the time. First red flag. Nigga, you should be at work, okay? What the fuck is you doing out here every day? Like my app? No, literally. I just really be perceiving myself in reality. And it's like, oh my God, bitch, get a job. I'm just joking. We don't need jobs, but whenever a man be like, I'm free whenever, suspicious. What the fuck does that even mean? All these vegetables. Abundance. Okay, guys, they say tomatoes have been recalled. So we're really just, and then this is so funny, but I bought these like a week and a half ago and they're not moldy. Only one had mold on it. And these look fine. I don't know. Let me use my intuition. Should I use it or should I not use it? It's giving no. It's giving no. This is going to be a largely chickpea in, what is this called? Starts with a C. Cabbage. I wanted to say celery so bad. That's so funny. We got my garbanzo, guys. Why did nobody tell me that you could eat garbanzo beans raw? Them hoes, smack. I had it for the first time in Italy. I miss my host mommy, my queen mother goddess, Regina. That's what I call her, but her real name's Elisabetta. Ooh, I feel so strong. I'm like, let me just taste the product to make sure it's good. All this oil and shit. Guys, oh my God, just being in America is hard, okay? Like, I didn't realize how much I love chickpeas until very recently. Is there a difference between garbanzo beans and chickpeas? Someone tell me. But this is really just me talking shit. So anyway, Proceeds to talk shit. I'm sorry, this is gonna be so loud. Give me like 20 seconds. So, I run into this man. I think I was telling you how we met. So we meet, and he's like, "You're so beautiful. I need you in my life, and you should be my nephew. And even if we can't be cool, like, I just want you in my life. Blah, 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 blah." And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. And you know, really, I've been learning to get more comfortable in this, but whenever niggas be like that, it's like, are you worthy of being in my life? That's the real tea. That's the real question. What are you bringing to my life? Curry, most important. Let's go with some extra garlic and shit. But yeah, he really didn't share that much about himself for real, so that was a red flag, but it's cool or whatever. I'm like, okay, jet ski. I'm low-key excited. I'm like, okay, that's cool, because I was literally just thinking about this, and I really be manifesting shit to where, like, I'll think it, and then the next day it'll be given to me. So I'm like, okay, this is my opportunity, so thank you. Glad we're resonating. And then this is so awkward because I'm definitely gonna use all of the olive oil. Don't tell my auntie or her girlfriend. So scared. So then I call him like 2 days later. I'm like, my sister and her friend, they want to come down and go on the jet ski. So he was like, "Dear friend?" I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "I hope they're older than you." And then I really didn't like that because it made me feel like, I'm like, am I some kind of sex trafficker? Niggas really be like that where they're like, bring the hose, wanting you to put full on labor. Like, nigga, if you don't get some pussy your damn self, fuck I look like. Gilligan Maxwell, whatever that bitch name is. So, damn, should I just cheat? You know what? I'm not cheating. We use real garlic, fresh garlic. I don't do that chopped up pre-made bull. Sorry, not sorry. I be so distracted. Okay, I found it. This, I'm like, there's so much shit up. And this, nutritional yeast. This is the secret step. Water. Make sure you're ready. Hopefully this doesn't take me long, but I'm like really a slow cook. I think I'm like mentally slow sometimes. Bro, side note, before I finish the story about this nigga that really doesn't matter. Today I had a second part to a job interview. I kind of want it, but I know if I don't get it, it's because God doesn't want me there. So I really made my peace about this. But today, the second part of the interview was like a test. I ain't never did no shit like this before, A. B, I haven't done a job interview in like 3 years, I think. Definitely at least 2 years, but I want to say 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. Because I didn't have to interview. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I haven't done a job interview in forever. So I'm already just kind of feeling kind of like rusty and shit. And then today they're literally testing me. I'm like, this is giving anti-black academia. Do I need to tell you hoes that I have accommodations for extensions? Like, they were timing me and shit. I'm like, so they made me read over some paragraphs and edit. You know what? Let me turn this off because I'm kind of slow. You know what? Let me turn this on so I can start cooking. Fuck it. Garlic can get cooked last, right? That's how this works, I think. They're literally timing me. They make me read over this page and like look for spelling and grammar errors. Bruh, I'm so mid at grammar. I'm like, why are y'all making me do this if I'm literally going to be having AI do all the work? Like, y'all are so irritating. Like, you know where we live. This is not 1992. Like that shit really had me blue. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, they were really pissing me off. I'm like, why is y'all acting like this? Like, I actually need these skills. Like, I told you I'm a genius, and I am. So what do you want from me? Like, I don't need to be a genius in the traditional academic sense. Like, fuck is y'all on? Extra curry, okay? So that just blew me. And then the second part of the test, they made me write like a email that I would send requesting free concert tickets to donate to charity. Guys, I did not know where to start, begin, or end. Let me do the Creole seasoning. Where is that at? Okay, I found it. And I was a nervous wreck. I was trying to ask ChatGPT on the down low, and it was just not giving. I really wrote like 4 sentences. They gave me 10 minutes. It's so embarrassing. I just cracked under the pressure. But it's fine. I really don't give a fuck because what is meant for me, I really feel like they would still hire me too. But I'm like, if it's not meant for me, then it's not meant for me. So, alhamdulillah, inshallah, all as God wills it. Just a little. I don't even know. That one's kind of random. There's no such thing as too much onion and garlic powder. That's the secret to cooking when you're black. I think it's so cute. I've known this since I was 10. The 3 secret seasonings. Seasoning salt, onion powder, garlic powder. You use those and you're good. And it'll always be delicious. That's what my auntie would fry her chicken with. Let me stay locked in. So, I obviously am not finishing the story because I don't even want to finish it. But it's okay. We're just gonna I gotta lock in, guys. I don't know if you can tell, I'm like a mid cook. I think I'm a great cook. Like, it always comes out delicious. I just really be struggling. Like, it just be so much work. Okay, and I need to cover this too. Clean this off. Like, I just be doing stuff when I'm cooking. It's so funny. So I see that man. So he tells me, he's like, we should go jet skiing. I didn't even ask. He's offering, which was bringing me to my point of how men be feeling like they need to provide shit. And it's like, bruh, I didn't even ask this from you, but okay, since you're offering, thank you, I accept. And then I call him, I'm like, hey, like, my sister wants to go tomorrow, and how about tomorrow? And he's like, okay, that's cool, you can do tomorrow. And then I call him, I literally text him, this nigga is such a ham-ass, bum-ass liar. And I just can't stand niggas that be lying, bruh. Ooh, Lord, help us. So, he is like, I like text him, I'm like, my sister's about to be on her way. He doesn't respond. He reads the message. I see that he reads the message because I guess this is a new feature on Androids where if you telling niggas that you read their message, I don't know if they can turn that shit off, but I'm like, y'all niggas need to, I don't know, like, that should just be catching me off guard because I'm like, it's green, but it says red. That's different. It's giving WhatsApp. But yeah, so he reads my message. Then I'm like, wow, my sister's already on the way and this nigga's not about to answer to what he offered me. Crazy work. So I tell my sister, I'm like, bro, this man's on some BS, but I'll call him when you get closer. So I end up calling him. This man does not answer the phone. Should I use this? I don't know how garlic works. Like, if it looks weird, is it fine? I don't know. These questions, man. I just don't know the answers sometimes. So then I call him, he doesn't answer. So I see him today, a week and a half later. Well, first off, yesterday, that's why the river walk be pissing me off, because everybody be seeing me, and I'm like, oh. This is a lot. I used to really be afraid to be perceived. It's crazy. Like, even like last year I actually healed this about me. When I did a shrooms trip, I heard God tell me to cover myself. And so I went into like a few months where I was practicing modesty, and it really just changed my whole outlook on my perception. And what a blessing it is to be able to experience my energy and to perceive me, whether that's physically or spiritually. And so now I'm just like grateful to express myself and to be seen and to be heard. Like, alhamdulillah, like God is good. Bismillah. But it's just so crazy to think about in a year's time how far I've come. So shout out to life. I love my life. Thank you, God. Ooh. That was dangerous. My auntie always was like, Rachel, turn the handles. I've been missing my auntie so much today. I went to our favorite park. And I also went to this spot that I went to when I was a kid with her, and then I went there the day after she died, and I wrote out rest in peace to my auntie Rock. And yesterday was my mentor. Time is illusion. 2 days ago was my mentor who passed away. It was her birthday. So y'all, I just been feeling like lost, but like really just extra connected to the ancestors. So all this to say, let's just get back to my nigga story, because this is all gonna connect. So then I see him today, and he is like, he was pissing me off, bruh. Like yesterday, he texted me at 12:50 in the morning. That is disrespectful. Why are you texting me outside of work hours? Like, are you stupid or are you dumb? And this man's gonna text me just an emoji, thinking emoji, after ignoring my text for a week and a half. And then I see him today at the Riverwalk, and he's like, oh, my bad, I dropped my phone in water. And I'm like, that sounds like some bullshit. And then he's like, no, I had to put it in rice. You ever had to do that? I'm like, nigga, it is not 2008. Like, devices are waterproof now. But it's cool, it's whatever. I'm just like, oh, okay, well, cool. It was nice seeing you. I shake his hand. He's like, you mean that? I don't even remember what I said. But I was being petty when I first read it to him, because I don't remember his name, because I have a good-ass memory, because I'm a genius, and that's how God made me. I don't know. I just dropped a lot of garlic. I'll always be like, is it hot? Is it hot? Can I lift it? And it's like, yeah, I didn't already touched it. So, oh Lord, it's sizzling. Gonna need some more oil. I'm using all the oil that these niggas got. They're gonna beat my ass, but guys, I need my food extra oily, okay? I'm Italian now. Like, I don't know what you want from me. The only way that food tastes good is with extra oil. That's just what God said. Like, I don't know why God made the rules like that. So then I see him, and immediately I was like, he was like, Rachel. I saw him and I knew it was him, and I really tried to flip my hair over my shoulder so I could just keep walking. And I'm like, bruh. I am so beautiful and distinct. Like, there was never any hope. There was never any hope with that little move. Like, I'm so goofy for that. And so I'm like, oh God. And so I turn around and I'm like, yo, what's up? And he tells me all these excuses and shit. And I'm like, well, that sounds like some bullshit. He's like, you even remember my name? And I was like, yeah, Sean. I know damn well that's not his name. I'm just childish as hell. Like, yeah, that was me being childish, and I have zero regrets. I love myself. I think I am so funny. Like, I really be cracking myself up every day. So shout out to me for being a hilarious goddess. And thank you, God, for making me so type shit, you know. So I just wanted to mention how funny I am. We gotta mix the oils because, you know, we can't be biased towards one person's oil. I'm like, you know what? These also have oils, so I'm gonna just throw some of this in. But they be juicy. I never get this shit thick, bro. Okay, that was crazy amount. And then, like, the salt, how I have to turn it, and, like, why is nothing coming out? So, yeah, and then there was another guy that I was flirting with that was on the dock and lives over here. And he was like, he also was like high-key tried to spin me, and then I called him out on his bullshit, and then so he actually took me on a boat ride. So I'm like, well, I'm glad that being assertive and fucking calling people out on their shit gets me places. Like, lesson well learned, hold people accountable and demand what I want. Always, and like never be desperate and never settle. Because if you don't, someone else will. Like, trust me. But oh my god, bro, the boy, this man, he was so fine, and he hasn't hit me up since. And I'm not really pressed about it because I am about to leave. Like, we kind of said that. That was kind of like the last thing we said to each other. Maybe this is too high. But oh, he is so fine. He is so fine, y'all. He is fine as shit. Fine as he was a little he was like an athlete in college. I'm like, look like it with them arms. Ooh, his anchor was tweaking. He had to go outside and pull the anchor with his arms, and his muscles were just bustling. I was like, oh god, what a pleasure to witness. I'm so serious. Like, you have no idea. Oh, it's hot. Okay, we need this to simmer down. Guys, I feel like I never make this right. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, I need to make rice. Okay, we gotta put this on the low now. Add some more yeast. Add some more milk. We'll just make it milky so that it's cooked slowly. Okay, well, now that this is low, I'm like more calm. Because when food be cooking high, I'm like, oh my god, what's going on? So, yeah, so I also walked past his boat today, and then there was a girl on it, and I'm like, hey, I didn't tell him about my girlfriend either, so there's really no expectation here. But like, am I jealous? Yes, I am. I can be honest enough to admit this. Bro, this is why I don't like the internet, because maybe I don't want to be this informed. Somebody on the internet told me that you're not supposed to refrigerate rice. We can't have shit out here, man. What am I supposed to eat? I love rice, and I don't want to make it every day. It's exhausting. But fine, I'll make half a cup of rice instead of a 1 cup. Oh. So, man, my lips are so dry today, but it's okay because I'm blessed. I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Yes, cheer for the heavyweight champ. We never could have did it all alone. We. Oh. Guys, I've been like, the Koreans say you're supposed to wash your face with rice water. It's fun. I like making it. Like, it's just so cute. It's like a little festivity. So I'm gonna make some right now. I definitely be making like too much. But massaging, I feel like I've already said this on my channel before. Massaging rice is one of my favorite things to do. If you don't wash your rice, no judgment, but I'm telling you, you're missing out. This shit is fun, okay? It's relaxing. You get to watch the color change. It just feels good. It feels right. You get to experience textures. I was just on a walk today touching flowers, and I'm like, this is what my life is supposed to be about. But you know what was really cool? The guy that I met challenged a thought or something that I said. And he was like, what are you even doing out here? I was like, I'm just on a walk, like enjoying my life, fucking getting off the internet, grounding to nature. And he was like, who said something about nature? And I was like, never too much nature. But obviously everything has to be in moderation, even amount of time in nature. But for me personally, restoration of balance means more time in nature, like significantly more. It's just what my soul needs in this moment. So, I mean, life is beautiful because God is just always guiding me. And sometimes I get afraid, but like, I know at the end of the day, me and God locked in. Ain't no switching up. Nobody could stop us. Okay, I need a little container for my rice water. Ooh, this is so cute, but I don't know if there's a lid. Yeah, I don't really feel like looking for that. You know, I found it. Okay, so DIY rice water. I'm like, maybe I should have researched this. You could probably add other stuff, but like I literally just clean my rice, drain it into a little cup, and then I'll wash my face with this. Guys, I started a new anime. I love my life. I love anime. This anime is so beautiful. It's called Dan Dan Dan. This theme song is like dun 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 dun. It's really lit. I love it. I'm obsessed. And it's so cute. It's like a romance of high school student. And one believes in aliens and one believes in ghosts, and so they challenge each other. And like dare each other to go to like a haunted site or like a place where UFO sightings have occurred, and then they both find ghost and alien. And so the girl has like psychic powers, and then the guy, he gets cursed by a demon, but he gets to use the demon's powers. And it's just like, I really need to study the Shinto religion more, because I really love like the philosophy. And also Hotep in me, I high-key know that is from Africa. There is this really interesting, I was watching this interesting video analyzing the linguistic connection between the Edo people of Japan and the Edo kingdom in Nigeria. And they high-key make the bold claim that like Nigerians were in Japan decades ago, and that there was this like cultural linguistic exchange. And so even like there's like similarities in like, I believe it's called Da in like African religious traditions, and Chi, which is like your life force. And just like learning how to use that, how to use it to protect yourself and empower oneself. I'm just eating this up. I'm learning so much. But honestly, guys, I feel like I keep getting this message. I'm also, another thing why I wanted to bring up the guy that I think is so hot, he gave me some shrooms, and it was so random. And this just ties back to how men just be wanting to provide. And I'm like, hey, at least you have what you're offering, okay? But it was just so random. He was like, they were like doing shrooms. He was telling me that he likes to microdose. And I'm like, oh, I don't really do that. I like to trip. Like, I don't like to. It's not that I don't really like to microdose, because I know that it stays in your system. and I like to have like spiritual experiences and like deep revelations. And so if you microdose, shrooms stay in your system for a long time, so it's always just going to be a weaker and weaker experience if you continuously do it and it's still in your system. So that's really why I don't microdose. And so I'm telling him like all this magical experience and my last time that I did it, and then he's like, oh yeah, well look, I have shrooms. And then he passes me a bag and I'm like, oh cool, here's your bag back. These look nice. Ooh, fungus, they're blue. And then he's like, no, you can have it. I'm like, oh, this is random, but okay, thank you. And I think it's beautiful because it was just so unexpected and random, but I think I'm ready for another message. Like the last time I did shrooms, my two biggest messages that I still remember were to cover myself, which like I said, healed my whole relationship with my self-perception and being perceived. Like that wasn't entirely what healed it, but it definitely was like my first steps in like confronting that fear, by feeling in control of my body. Well, this looks good as hell. Alhamdulillah. Should I add the other can of beans, guys? I never know. I wish I had more vegetables. Oh. You know what? Yes or no? I'm gonna save the other can. This is a lot of food. This is a lot of food. Okay, let's start the rice. I'm getting distracted. So all this to say, I'm planning on doing shrooms tomorrow. I was gonna do a fruit fast today, but I got hungry. Which I know is like, you're supposed to face that and just like, you know, move past that normally when you're, what's it called, what was I doing? Oh, fasting. It is like, I know I could have made it throughout the day. I know I could have been just fine. So many flavors happening. But I didn't want to, and I'm about to start my period, and I'm like, should I even be about to trip when I'm about to start my period? But your period is also a time of endings, beginnings, and revelation and clarity. So I'm just resonating with, this is the perfect time to do this for me, and I'm gonna roll with it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I like to be alone, but I also like to be in nature, so I don't really know how or if that's going to happen. And I might change my mind. I haven't like 1000% decided, but I feel like mentally ready. I've been kind of sad lately, but I think it's the PMSing, my mentor's birthday, and she just died a few months ago. But I also know, like, 111, as I say this, I also know that I already feel connected to my ancestors. Like, I know and I feel them with me all the time. Like, literally today when I went to my aunt's favorite park, she literally played her favorite song that I would play for her on piano. It played on my Spotify as soon as I left the place where we used to go to when I was a kid together. So it's like stuff like that. I'm like, yes, Rock, I know you're here. I love you. Yes, I miss you in human form, but like, this is still awesome and beautiful and a blessed experience. What was I getting at here? So yeah, I can kind of see myself maybe feeling just even more connected to the spirit realm through tripping. I think that's the most important thing when interacting with drugs, to experience ascension or messages and love and whatnot, is to recognize that, like, I don't need it. I can experience connection, and I can experience connection, connectedness, love, spiritual support without this drug. But it's also can be a tool and gift of intention and ritual and fulfillment. So I am excited. Life is beautiful. Like, what a beautiful gift to be able to just do some stuff like that. Like, what? So random. It is random. I'm not gonna lie. But I don't know, guys. I think I'm just gonna end it here. Like, I'm sure this has been long AF, and I'm like low-key done cooking. Stuff just has to cook, and I'm gonna clean up. So if you got anything valuable out of this, leave a comment. Send me a smoochy face. I love you guys. Peace and